Peace everybody, back with another video. This is U.S. truckers plan nationwide protests against mandatory vaccines. On August 31st, on Tuesday, we're asking that everybody not go to work. This truck is shut down officially. Yeah, so there's going to be a nationwide protest against the mandatory vaccines from the truckers, because they're going to be asked, oh, do you have this, do you have that, and they're not going to put up with it anymore. So they're asking that everybody not go to work. And the person said this truck is shut down officially. Here is one of the truckers that that's not going to be driving tomorrow. Tomorrow, truckers across the United States will stop driving their trucks for at least 1 day to fight against vaccine mandates. Yeah, so tomorrow, truckers across the United States, they will stop driving their trucks for at least 1 day to fight against vaccine mandates. Canceled TikTok creator at the Disrespected Trucker 3 and other social media users have organized a nationwide truck strike. Yeah, so the TikTok creator and other social media users, they did organize a nationwide truck strike. The trucker and CDL Life that a protest against mandatory vaccines was planned for truckers across the United States. Yeah, so you got the trucker, and then there's the CDL Life that a protest against mandatory vaccines was planned for truckers across the United States. On Thursday, CLD Life reported. So that's what the CLD have reported. A trucker found an anti-vaccine mandate protest seemingly in the works for the end of this month, according to several trucker social media groups. So yeah, a trucker founded anti-vaccine mandate protest. It was seemingly in the works for the end of this month, which is tomorrow, according to several trucker social media groups. If carried out, the demonstration will be an alliance between healthcare workers, truckers, military members, and other citizens across the country, and will protest the requirement of the COVID-19 vaccine for employment, travel, and more. The demonstrators, seemingly headed by TikTok trucker at the Disrespected Trucker 3, will gather at various locations across the country on August 31st, the same day that the Australian trucker protest against COVID lockdown and restrictions is being held. So yeah, if they carry this out with the demonstration, then it'll be a success. But it would be an alliance between healthcare workers, truckers, military workers, and other citizens across the country, and will protest the requirement of the COVID-19 vaccine for employment, travel, and more. The demonstrators do seemingly headed by TikTok trucker at the Disrespected Trucker 3 will gather at various locations across the country August 31st. So he's going to be all over the place, but this will be the same day that the Australian trucker protest against COVID lockdown and restrictions is being held as well. In addition to the nearly viral TikTok videos put out by at Disrespected Trucker 3, the Facebook group Stop the Tires 2020, a group that attempted to organize a nationwide demonstration against the election results and COVID-19 lockdowns just last year, has gotten wind of the potential strike and is calling for all drivers to stop their trucks for just one day. Yes, so in addition to the nearly viral TikTok videos, it was put out by the Disrespected Trucker 3, the Facebook group. They have the Facebook group called Stop the Tires 2020. It's a group that attempted to organize a nationwide demonstration against election results and COVID-19 lockdowns. Just last year has gotten wind of the potential strike and is calling for all drivers to stop their trucks for just one day. When I say it's not about the trucking industry, it's not about the trucking industry. Disrespected Trucker says, we just have the power to shut the country down. So that's what he is saying, so that they have the power to shut the country down. And he said, I say it's not about the trucking industry, it's not about the trucking industry. On August 31st, on Tuesday, we're asking that everybody not go to work. Disrespected Trucker explained. If they're out on the road, shut your truck down. There are guys that plan on putting their trucks across the road. There's guys who plan on parking on the side of the road, parking at home, and at truck stops. So on August 31st, on a Tuesday, they're asking that everybody not go to work. Disrespected Trucker explained, if they're out on the road, shut your truck down. There are guys that plan on putting their trucks across the road, parking on the side of the road, parking at home, and at truck stops. I'm not telling anyone how to do it or what to do, he continues. Yeah, so he's not really telling anybody how to do it or what to do. So that's what he's saying. I'm just telling people to shut your trucks down and nobody go to work for at least for Tuesday, maybe for the rest of the week, until we get their attention in DC. We're going to have to keep putting up with this bull, you know what, mandates. What's going on with the nurses and the military right now isn't right. So we're going to stand up for freedom. So so what are you saying? I'm just telling people to shut your trucks down and nobody go to work at least for Tuesday. But then of course he said maybe for the rest of the week until they get their attention in DC. He's also saying we're going to have to keep putting up with this bull, you know what, mandates. And also he's asking what's going on with the nurse, saying what's going on with the nurses and military right now isn't right. So we're going to stand up for freedom. On Friday, the Disrespected Trucker tweeted a video of him putting his money where his mouth is. So he's putting his money where his mouth is. So I guess he's trying to see who will join him to in this movement, because the trucking industry, they're going to mandate the vaccines, and so this is why he's doing it. Well, I guess it's time for me to put up or shut up, right? This truck is shut down officially. I'll see you guys in St. Paul tomorrow at the Capitol. I will be getting back in the truck to drive it up there to help stand with you healthcare workers at the Capitol. Other than that, this truck ain't moving. So he said, so now he asking, I guess it's time for me to put up or shut up, right? Alright, this truck is shut down officially. So he's putting his money where his mouth is, basically. He said that he'll see the guys in St. Paul tomorrow at the Capitol, and he also said I would be getting back in the truck to drive up there to help stand with you healthcare workers. 8/31/21. Turn off those keys. Alright, so here is the disrespected trucker on Twitter. This is his video, which I'm not going to play. But you can find him there if you like. The next day, he was at the Capitol in St. Paul, Minnesota to join hundreds in a protest against mandatory vaccines for healthcare workers. So today, he went up there to St. Paul, Minnesota to join hundreds in a protest against mandatory vaccines for healthcare workers. Today he announced that he was removed from TikTok and that we are in deep trouble if we do not stand up to censorship. So they removed him from TikTok for censorship. Now, censorship is real, folks. I just got banned off of TikTok for absolutely nothing. I didn't threaten anybody. I didn't bully anybody. I didn't promote violence, but they banned me anyway. You know why that is? Because I got 85,000 followers in less than a week because I speak the truth. It's sad what this country is coming to. And if we don't all start standing up against this, we're in deep trouble. Just so you know. Yeah, so censorship is real. He got banned off of TikTok for absolutely nothing because he was speaking the truth. He wasn't threatening anybody. He wasn't bullying anybody. He did not promote violence, but they banned him anyway. And it's because he got 85,000 followers in less than a week because he spoke the truth. He's also saying it's sad what this country is coming to. And if we don't all start standing up against this, we're in deep trouble, just so you know. Anyway, I guess I'll be on here a little bit more until they ban me off of here, which I'm sure is coming very shortly. Have a good day. Yeah, so I guess he's right on Twitter now until they'll ban him off of Twitter. And here's his other video, as you can see. A source tells the Gateway Pundit that this is legitimate, but it may not be implemented in a uniform manner. However, we should expect the unexpected because anything is possible. Yes, so anything is possible. They don't want to hear the truth. They just want to ban you off of social media permanently so you can never come back. So this is why he's taking a chance of being on Twitter right now, but eventually, sooner or later, they're going to ban him off of there too. Big tech censorship infringes on our right to assemble, but we should be prepared for anything. Yeah, so yeah, big tech censorship does infringe on our rights to assemble, and it shouldn't be like that. TikTok removed him at 85,000 or more followers. This could be huge. Yeah, so TikTok did remove him at 85,000 followers or more. So he must have, with those 85,000, he must have picked up at least, I don't know, thousands more, and then they just got rid of him. And he said this could be huge. So that's what happened. So yeah, this is the disrespected trucker who had gotten banned off of TikTok for telling the truth, and now he's on Twitter for right now until they'll get him off of there too. And it's a sad shame that censorship is infringing on our rights, and they have no right to do that. Leave your comments below. I am out.